Now I'm talking about lymphoid organs. The human immune system comprises different lymphoid organs, tissues, cells, and soluble molecules like antibodies. Our immune system is unique. It recognizes foreign antigen or pathogen and helps to destroy them. The immune system also plays a significant role in allergic reactions, autoimmune disease, and organ transplantation. Lymphoid organs are the place where origin, maturation, and multiplication of lymphocytes occur. The primary lymphoid organs are bone marrow and thymus gland. In both these organs, newly formed lymphocytes mature and differentiate into antigen sensitive lymphocytes. After the process of maturation, the lymphocyte migrate to the secondary lymphoid organs like spleen, lymph nodes, tonsil, Pierce patches of small intestine, and vermiform appendix. The secondary lymphoid organ provide opportunity for the interaction of lymphocyte with the antigen, which then proliferate to become effector cells. तो जिस तरह हमारी बॉडी में ब्लड सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम होता है, उसी तरह लिम्फेटिक सिस्टम होता है जिसमें WBC होती हैं, जिसके लिम्फ में मीन्स जो लिम्फेटिक सिस्टम है ये बना है लिम्फ नोड से, लिम्फ कैपिलरीज से, लिम्फ वेसल से और लिम्फ से. तो लिम्फ एक येलोइश कलर का फ्लूइड है जिसमें WBC होती हैं, RBC नहीं होती, इसलिए ये येलोइश वाइट होता है. और ये लिम्फ नोड और लिम्फ ग्लैंड से सिक्रीट होता है और ये पास होता है पूरी बॉडी में बाय लिम्फ वेसल्स एंड लिम्फ कैपिलरीज. तो हम लोग इस टॉपिक में देख रहे हैं कि जो मेन हमारे लिम्फॉइड ऑर्गन है वो है बोन मैरो एंड थाइमस ग्लैंड. और जब मैच्योर हो जाती हैं लिम्फोसाइट्स तो वो माइग्रेट करके सेकेंडरी लिम्फॉइड ऑर्गन में जाती हैं. तो सेकेंडरी लिम्फॉइड ऑर्गन में स्प्लीन, लिम्फ नोड, टॉन्सिल और पियर पैचेस ऑफ स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन, इसके अलावा वर्मीफॉर्म अपेंडिक्स आते हैं. द बोन मैरो इज द मेन लिम्फॉइड ऑर्गन where all blood cells including lymphocytes are formed. The thymus is a lobed endocrine gland located below sternum near the heart. The thymus is well developed at the time of birth but keep reducing in size with age, and the time of birth but keeps reducing in size with age, and by the time puberty is attained it reduced to a very small size. तो थाइमस ग्लैंड जब जो बेबी है बॉर्न होता है तो उस समय तो काफ़ी बड़ी होती है, क्योंकि ये हमारी बॉडी का, बेबी की बॉडी का इम्यून सिस्टम बनाती है, डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म. लेकिन जैसे जैसे हम बड़े होते चले जाते हैं ये ग्लैंड छोटी हो जाती है और एडल्ट में आते आते कभी कभी गायब भी हो जाती है. Both bone marrow and thymus provide micro environment for the development and maturation of T lymphocytes. The spleen, the largest lymphatic organ in the body, contains lymphocytes and phagocytes. It acts as a filter of the blood by trapping the blood-borne microorganism. And the lymph nodes are small solid structure located at different points along the lymphatic system. Lymph node also help to trap the microorganism or other antigen which happen to get into the lymph and tissue fluid. All antigen trapped in the lymph nodes are responsible for the activation of lymphocyte present and there and cause the immune response. Lymphocyte tissue are also located within the lining of the major tract, that is respiratory, digestive and urinogenital, termed mucosal associated lymphoid tissue, that is MALT. These constitute about 50% of the lymphoid tissue in our body. So, lymphoid organs are the organs where origin and or maturation and proliferation of lymphocyte occur. The thymus and bone marrow are the primary lymphoid organs in mammals. T and B lymphocyte with diverse antigen receptors are produced in these organs. Thereafter, they migrate to secondary lymphoid tissue and the lymph node. Secondary lymphoid tissue such as lymph nodes, spleen and the mucus associated lymphoid tissue. The secondary lymphoid organs provide the site for interaction of lymphocyte with the antigen. which then proliferate to become effector cells. During early fetal development, blood cells are produced in the mesenchyme of the yolk sac. As the development of the fetus progresses, the liver and spleen take over this role. In later stage of fetal development, the bone marrow becomes the dominant site of blood cell formation. The bone marrow gives rise to all the lymphoid cells that migrate to the thymus for T cell maturation, as well as to the major population of conventional B cell. Thymus is a large lymphoid organ located in the anterior aspect of thoracic cavity and at the lower part of the neck. The major activity of thymus takes place during the childhood, after which it gradually involutes in such a way that in human adults it becomes a very hazy entity. The principal function of thymus is the production of immunocompetent T lymphocytes by proliferation and modification of basic lymphocytes produced by bone marrow. Thymectomy or congenital absence of a thymus result in no T cells and a grossly deficient cell-mediated immunity. Both bone marrow and thymus provide microenvironment for the development and maturation of T lymphocytes. Lymph nodes are small bean-shaped organs found at varying points along the lymphatic system. Example: groin, armpit, and mesentery. Each lymph node consists of connective tissue framework and of numerous lymphocytes and other cells that fill the interstice of the network. Two major functions attributed to lymph nodes are: number 1, non-specific filtration of a particular matter and bacteria from lymph by the phagocytic activity of macrophages, and number 2, storage and proliferation of B and T lymphocyte and antibody production. Spleen is a large bean-shaped lymphoid organ situated in the left upper part of the abdomen. Like other lymphoid tissue, spleen is in center with where both B and T lymphocyte multiply, and it plays an important role in immune response. Spleen also helps in the removal of debris and other particulate matter from circulating blood. The aged or defective blood cells, particularly erythrocytes, are also removed from the circulation by the spleen. Now I am talking about mucosa associated lymphoid tissue, MALT. The main site of entry for microbes into the body is through the epithelial surface containing mucosal epithelial cell. Therefore, over 50% of lymphoid tissue in the human body is located within the lining of the major tract, including respiratory, digestive, and genitourinary tract. The lymphoid tissue associated with the throat and nasal passage, NALT, nasal associated lymphoid tissue, are tonsils. They are similar to that of lymph nodes and consist of B cell follicles. Antigens and foreign particles are trapped within the deep crypt of their lymphoepithelial, from where they are transported to the lymphoid follicles. The gut-associated lymphoid tissue, GALT, is composed of lymphoid complexes, also called Peyer's patches in the ileum, which consist of specialized epithelium, antigen processing cell, and intraepithelium lymphocytes. These structures occur strategically at specific areas in the digestive tract. The primary role of GALT is to protect the body against microbes entering via the intestinal tract. The lymphoid tissue associated with the bronchus, BALT, is structurally similar to Peyer's patches and other lymphoid tissue of the gut. It consists of lymphoid aggregates and follicle and is found along the main bronchi in the lobes of the lungs. The majority of lymphocytes in the follicle are B cells. Now I am talking about lymphoid organs. The human immune system comprises different lymphoid organs, tissues, cells and soluble molecule like antibodies. Our immune system is unique. It recognizes foreign antigen or pathogen and helps to destroy them. The immune system also plays a significant role in allergy